My name is Father Dennis Gallagher. I'm the Provincial Superior of our Assumptionist community here in North America. And on this occasion, I'd like just to say a few words about the upcoming season of Lent. Today is a very windy day here in Boston, very strong wind, and I'm reminded of that wind as being a symbol of, in nature, of the power of the Holy Spirit in our own lives and in our world and in our various communities. Yesterday, in my parish ministry, I was speaking to folks in the pews about the extent to which Christianity was a breath of fresh air in the early church. The pagan world in which Christianity entered was characterized with some things which were not at all pretty. There was an infanticide, there was human trafficking, there was the exploitation of women and of children, widespread abortion, and the effect which this new way of life had in that ancient world was nothing less than a kind of purification, a breath of fresh air. Christianity was a breath of fresh air in the ancient world, and it is intended to be that way for us as well. Each one of us baptized Christians, and is intended to be a breath of fresh air in our world. The reason why the Church offers us this season of Lent each year is that so often the air, so to speak, in our life becomes stale. I remember Pope Benedict saying a number of years back that to be a Christian is to become a Christian over and over again. And the Church gives us Lent in order to help us renew our lives, to renew the energy of our Christian commitment. It is a form of recentering, if you want, of our lives. And the one, of course, to whom we center our lives, around whom we center our lives, is Jesus Christ. The founder of our community, Father Dalzone, spoke of the importance of three loves. Preeminently the love of Christ, which would be the center of our lives, and then the love of those things, those whom Christ himself loves, namely his mother, Mary, and the Church. And we Assumptionists are called to have within ourselves and within our communities this triple love of the love of Christ and the love of the Church and the love of Mary. We know that the Church, we could say in particular during these recent months and years, has experienced a great deal of difficulty. The air has become stale, if not toxic, in the Church. And what we need to do as Christians is to take our responsibility for allowing that breath of fresh air, the breath of God's Spirit, to enter our lives and transform us so that we can live the kinds of lives that are generous, that reach out especially to those who are wounded, who are lost, who are disenfranchised, to be a source of refreshment and renewal for our world, and in particular for the suffering members of our world. So the season of Lent, more than anything else, even as we undergo the disciplines of fasting and of prayer, a deeper prayer and of almsgiving, it is above all a season of hope, a season in which the fresh air of our own Christian commitment can be made, can be refreshed and can be a source of life to those to whom we are sent. So let's resolve as we face the season of Lent within about a week now to undertake it with a great deal of generosity and enthusiasm to allow our lives to be transformed in that way. God bless you.